Hutchins from Florida Coastal Cooking and Wellness, your source for plant-based tips, recipes, inspiration, and more to help you live your healthiest life. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever struggled with abundance in any area of your life, whether it be health, finances, relationships, or career? If so, you are going to be so excited about my special interview with the Lisa Nichols. Lisa is a world-renowned transformational speaker that was one of the featured experts in the film The Secret, based on the law of attraction and the power of positive thinking. She's the best-selling author of 6 books, the CEO of the corporation Motivating the Masses, and she's touched the lives of almost 30 million people. She started out as a single mom living in South Central LA on public assistance, and now she's this incredible multimillionaire businesswoman. Her stories have encouraged, challenged, and inspired people from all around the world to discover their gifts and their purpose. Her 7th book, called Abundance Now, is a blueprint of personal stories, inspiring quotes, and real-life case studies. She's been all over the media. She's been on Oprah, The Steve Harvey Show, Extra, Good Morning America, The Today Show, and much more. And then her list of awards and honors has been massive and includes the Humanitarian Award from the country of South Africa, the Ambassador Award, and the Lego Foundation's Heart of Learning Award. The city of Henderson, Nevada named November 20th as Motivating the Team Spirit Day, and the city of Houston, Texas named May 9th Lisa Nichols Day for her dedication to service, philanthropy, and healing. I know you're probably as excited as I am to learn more about her 7th book, Abundance Now, and get started on our road to abundance in 2016. You said on the first call of I Am My Own Rescue that you sat down with a group of older white men and they opened up their schedules to allow you to study with them about what made them successful. That I feel like takes a lot of courage, because I've done networking events and I've seen where you walk up to a group and they'll take one look at me and really, even though I would be speaking about entrepreneurship and specific challenges and things like that, it was like they just couldn't see past the fact that that I was a woman. I don't know what it was. But so how did you get them to open their schedules and allow you to study what made them successful?
Yeah, I was so thank you for that question, because that was I'm always grateful when people don't miss that, and the focus isn't on that they were older white men, and the focus is on that they were older white men, because I wanted the listener to hear how scary it was for me.
Yeah, scary.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Intimidating.
So, right. So, as a woman, as a young woman, on average, they were 22 years my senior.
Yes.
As a woman that grew up in a particular environment where there were very few black woman, white man interactions, it was really scary for me. So in that particular messaging, I wanted you to hear I was willing to do it afraid.
Yes.
So number one, be willing to do it afraid. Don't allow the fear to paralyze you. Be willing to do it afraid. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your friend. Fear is another emotion, just like love is, just like joy is, just like fear is another emotion, like anything else. We just make fear bad because of what it does to us. But when you allow fear to not do that to you, and you look fear in the face and go, "Thank you, fear, for reminding me that I'm human." Fear is a reminder that you're human. Fear is a reminder to stay in humility. Fear is a reminder to do your homework. Fear is a reminder to stay a student. Fear gives you all of these. Fear keeps you awake. Fear makes you, fear will get you off your chair and up and moving and running, right? And so what I did was I didn't let the fear paralyzed me. That was number one. I felt the fear. I felt the fear all day long. I felt the fear because I would go to these conferences, and there would be about 800 people at these conferences, and of the 800 people, there'll be probably 10 women, maybe 15, maybe 20 women, but no more than 25 women out of 800 people. And of the 800 people, there would be probably 2 people of color, not just 2 African Americans, 2 people of color.
Yeah.
And so any color, like,
yeah.
And so there were all of these older white men and me, and so I was hungry enough, and I knew that I had to. What I gave myself permission, which I recommend for you to do, Dawn, is I gave myself permission to not have to convince anyone that I was good enough.
Right.
To not convince anyone or convert their thinking, because that was very exhausting for me when I first started. I wanted to prove to them that I was good enough, smart enough, that my industry was valuable enough, that the conversation was necessary. I was proving, and proving is exhausting, and you're trying to convert someone's thinking. And we all should retire from the converting business because we all suck at it. Like, no one will be converted until they want to be converted, and then they're not converted. They just made a choice.
Yeah,
right?
We have no power over somebody else's, perceptions or decisions.
None. It's just an exhausting process. So what I would do is, I learned the language to validate the industry. So that's number one. Do your homework and learn the language. So instead of walking up to them and saying, hey, I want to do workshops and seminars and speak, I would walk up to them and say, listen, I'm in the training and development industry, and I'm focusing on personal development and professional development, and I'm looking for someone that can assist me put the infrastructure together. So now I'm speaking their language. I didn't convert them to have to get them to learn my language. I went and I spoke their language. And so I stretched myself to understand the industry, the dynamics, to look at every business is the same. Every business has operations, marketing, sales, and finances in it. Every business. Those are the 4 pillars of your business. Marketing, sales, finance, and operation. And so once I learned that, that's their language, I would go to them and say, can you help me look at the operations of my business so that I can put a solid infrastructure under it? Now, they didn't know that I was teaching teenagers how to fall in love with themselves. Until we went to lunch. And now we're at lunch. They're tied into me for 40 minutes because I'm paying for lunch.
Right.
And so I did that over and over and over again. But the other thing that I did, Dawn, that's real important, is I absolutely embraced the no. So I embraced the no, I can't help you. I didn't make the no mean that they didn't believe in me. I didn't make the no mean that I wasn't good enough. I didn't make the no mean that as a woman, I can't do this. I didn't give the no any energy in terms of the story I made up about the no.
Okay. That's powerful because so many people are afraid of rejection.
No. So you'll never ask. You're trying to avoid the no, so you never get your yes because you won't ask. And what I began to do is I made my no my friend, because I knew I needed at least 12 no's to get to 1 yes. So I had like my little ticker, my imaginary ticker, like, ooh, tick, that's 3, ooh, tick, that's 5, ooh, tick, that's 9, and it didn't always come at 12. Sometimes it took 20. But then when I got to 20, I would get 2 yeses in a row. And I was very clear that my no's are the pathway to my yeses. My no's are the pathway to my yeses.
That makes a lot of sense. They're just part of it, and you have to almost expect it and know that it's on the path. It's a requirement on the path to success, almost.
Absolutely. It's not even almost. Absolutely. Like, if you want sustainable success, you literally have to become as excited and inclusive and embracing of your no than you are of your yes. Like, I have had some of the most beautiful no's, and here's what I say. This is my theory, not to impose my belief system on you or anyone else, but man's rejection is God's protection.
Yeah.
Like, every yes you think you want, you don't need.
That's true.
Personal and professional. So when people say, oh my God, how How do I get over this relationship? I was in it for 13 years and he just left. Well, how do you know his leaving didn't protect you of something that you can't even see because you so want love that you're not in the space to understand that the relationship is complete? Or if you got turned down for a promotion and you're so devastated, how do you know that promotion would have given you the lifestyle that you say that you want? Man's rejection, I always believe, man's rejection is God's protection. If it's for you, then there's nothing you can do to make it not happen. And if it's not